Had a lovely break. The van bodywork's been sorted out, and I've landed on a good and interesting job too. Decent week. My van's still in for repair. It's not going to be ready till Thursday afternoon, tomorrow afternoon. So that means we've come back from the break and I'm stuck roped into shopping with the wife. This is a nightmare. She's gone for a bra fitting. It's been half an hour. I can't wait to get back to work, to be honest with you. The only consolation is I went in to try some pants in the Marks and Spencer showroom. Tried 2 pairs on, told the lady I'd keep one, and I'd hung the other ones back up on the hanger. And as I walked out, I handed them back to her. The woman said to me, "Well hung." Well, actually, she said, "Nicely hung." But either way, it did give me a little bit of a smile. But apart from that, I'm bored out of bed, and I can't wait to get back to work. Well, hello everybody, I'm back at work. I don't know if you've seen that picture of the van there. You can see that it's been repaired and it looks good. It's a bit dirty, but they have told me not to wash it until tomorrow, just to make sure the paint is fully cured. So I've come on the system. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, just picked it up. I'm gonna see if it's worth doing a cheeky little job. I'm back at my regular haunt on Tuesday morning. They've rung me and said they need me Tuesday. So that's all booked out for the day, so pressure's off for that. But I thought I might try and pick up a little job this afternoon just to keep me going and keep me away from the shops from the wife. So I'll let you know how we get on. Let's see, it's 2 o'clock, let's see if we get anything. Hi everybody, well it's the same night. It is now 4:30. And I'm on the M6, just gone past the junction where the toll road is, and I'm heading for the M5. And like a crazy fool, I've picked myself a job going to Newquay, which is a bit mad really on a bank holiday weekend. But the rate per mile is exceptional. It's a long wheelbase van job, although it would have fit on a smaller van, to tell you the truth. And it went from Manchester Airport and it's going to an RAF base in Newquay. There's a few issues with it. Number one is that when I got to the job, I quoted this thinking, if they pay me what I'm asking, I'll do it. And they did. It's one of those ones where they just send it through and they don't ring you. But anyway, I picked it up and it's some kind of fancy down machine that called a rat machine, which is something to do with ram air turbine. It must read something on the machines. It's quite a large thing, about the size of a Euro pallet and about 4 foot high, quite heavy. It's all strapped down on the back of the van. Then there's a few bits of other equipment that go with it in the back there as well, are all strapped down too. But when they loaded me, I did ask them, look, they will be open, won't they, when I get there? And they said they close at 7. I said, well, we're looking at a 5.5, 6 hour drive here. I've got, you know, bank holiday traffic to contend with. It's going to be no chance I'm there at 7, probably closer to 9. So they went off and said, no, definitely 7 o'clock. I said, will it open tomorrow? They come back and said, yeah, it'll open at 8:30. They'll take it off you at 8:30. So I said, well, I'll just ring the shippers just to establish a few facts with them. So I rang the shipper, told them the situation. I said, look, I'm willing to take it tonight, but you are going to have to pay me for my hotel, because obviously I'll drive up tonight and I'll need somewhere to stay, and then I'll take it there in the morning. And they agreed to that. So I booked a hotel with breakfast. It's actually on the front at Newquay. Limited parking, unfortunately, and by the time I get there, I would imagine it's all been snapped up. So I'll probably have to find somewhere to park the van safely. And then it's about 6 miles from where I've got to deliver in the morning. So it's a bit of an adventure really, but they paid me the hotel plus another £15 for some food as well. And then that means that obviously I'll be driving home safely because I won't be tired. I don't expect realistically to pick anything up on a Good Friday coming back. If I do, that would be a bonus, but I never expected a return. I figured I'd be driving back tonight and then stopping and resting for a few hours and then carrying on and getting home at the daft o'clock in the morning. This way I'll have a full night's sleep and I'll be quite, rested, so the journey will be quite pleasant, hopefully. And hopefully I'll be going the opposite way to all the traffic tomorrow. It's quite a way, Newquay. When you look on the map, it is, a bloody distance. And I fully expect to be hitting more traffic than this. It's bad enough here. By the time I get down the M5 and towards Bristol and then turn off, head right and go up towards Devon and Cornwall, I'm going to hit traffic realistically, aren't I? But that's the way it is. I wanted a change because I've been doing 4 weeks of multi-dropping. I know I've had a bit of time off. And it's a bit boring, it's a bit same old, brilliant pay. But, this is a change. This is part of the reason why I do this job, the little adventures. Had I had known I was overnighting, I would have probably asked the wife if she wanted to tag along. And then we could have had a night in the hotel. I could have buggered off and delivered this. And she could have, had a look at the front and I'd come back and pick her up and we could have had a wander around. But it was too late. I'm on the way. And that is that. So if I pick anything up tomorrow, which will be Good Friday, I doubt it very much, but I might pick up a little consolation prize somewhere. Although realistically it's going to be dead, isn't it? But you never know. Here's hoping. But this is a little adventure and I'm not bothered that I'm going intrude into the Easter weekend because I've had my time off, haven't I? So I'm quite happy. So I'm going to enjoy this little journey. Rather than curse about the traffic, I'm just going to cruise along. Not a worry in the world. I'll probably stop off and get something to eat along the way. And then, as I say, the hotel does have a bar, so I might check in, throw my stuff in the room and have a cheeky little drink in the hotel bar. Get a good night's sleep, get this delivered, and then just set a journey back. See if I can pick anything up. I will check on the desktop to see if there's anything coming out, but let's face it, anything coming out of Newquay would be rare even on a working day, wouldn't it? So to miraculously get something coming out on a bank holiday would be slim to none. But you never know. But it's a well-paid job, this, I've got to admit, although it should be, shouldn't it, going at this time, overnighting. It should be well paid. But the feed was busy today. It's just that I couldn't work earlier on because obviously I had to get the van back. But that is the way it is. But at least you've got her back, and that's the main thing. So I'll probably wind this up now. I'll do a little update when I get there. I don't think I've got a very special room. It's a single room. But it's just somewhere to sleep and clean, isn't it? That's the main thing. And I won't see much when I get there because it'll be dark, but I'll have a good nosy at the front tomorrow morning. Thank you very much. Well, good evening. It's now 10 o'clock at night. I've got to the hotel. I did stop off for something to eat on the way. And I'm in what could only be classed as the punishment room of the hotel. But for 52 quid a night, and that includes breakfast, I'm not going to moan. It's quite warm in here. And this is it. It's like a cell. You get that little bed, your desk, television, which I probably won't bother using, and then you get that bathroom, and that shower there will be quite a challenge to get my ample frame in, but I will try. So get a good night's sleep now. I'm going to pop down because the bar's open, have a cheeky pint, and then shower, sleep, I'll have a look at the front in the morning because apparently we're right in the front, but it's too dark to see. And head off and do the delivery in the morning. Morning everyone, it's just after 7. I'm just going to take the bags to the van and then pop back in and get me breakfast. But I thought I'd show you the hotel. That's one I stayed in last night. You saw the room, it was comfortable enough. It was a bit hot, I had to open the windows, but once the windows had opened it cooled and it was alright. So I had a nice refreshing shower again this morning. Bring me around, didn't have a shave though because I didn't have a razor. But most of the time I let it grow out anyway. But so this is the hotel, and as you can see, it is facing the sea. So I'll make you stop making you dizzy there. That is the town of Newquay there. Well, he's here as well, but that's obviously the main bit. You can see the sun's just coming out over the top there, and we are on the front, but there's a drop down to this little beach here. And if you look, I don't know if you can see or if you can zoom in, but there's people out there surfing already. Brave souls. I don't know what that building is down there. I don't know if it's like bars, restaurants. You've got some beach huts down there, but you can get access to it that way. But Cornwall really is a beautiful part of the world, isn't it? And I think I'd like to come back here for a bit of a holiday. It looks absolutely gorgeous. But in the meantime, I'm working, so I'm going to go and get my brekkie and get these things delivered around the week off. And see you in a bit. Right, well that's now just delivered and I am at the back end of the airport. It's a fascinating place this, because it's an RAF base, it's also Newquay Airport, and it is also an aircraft museum, which I believe is going to close down soon. But you'll see as I turn the van round some of the exhibits. If you look ahead of you there, some are there, and I'll just drive up a bit further before I turn around and exit. And as I turn round, you'll see across the way there, to the right hand side as I turn the van round, some more exhibits over there, and there are some further on beyond those other hangars. But essentially the delivery's done to the maintenance place here, which was from Manchester Airport to this place here, and I'm gonna head home now with a nice leisurely drive, probably about 5.5 hours. I'm not gonna rush. I'm gonna look on the feed to see if I pick anything up, but realistically I don't expect to. If I do, it'll be great, it'll just be a bonus. This job was very well paid. Some people may say, oh, it's a bit stupid taking that job, but it's not all about the financial things. I've had quite a bit of time off and the opportunity came up to do this job. It was interesting. I've also had a stay in a nice hotel in a nice resort. I could hang around here today, I suppose, if I wanted, but I'm going to get home, and if I pick something up, that is wonderful. If I don't, I've still made money on this job, and I don't know if I'll work again over the weekend. I don't think there'll be any work available. I am back on my regular thing on Tuesday. I'm having a night away over Easter, again with the wife and the daughter, because we're going to visit that Beamish Museum, so we're going to stay up there for the night on Sunday night and see the museum on Monday, bank holiday Monday. But I'm not adverse to picking up a bit of work over the weekend. Like I say, I've had plenty of time off, haven't I? And now I've got the van back. So now I'm going to get home. I'm going to give the van a good wash. I'm going to put a new wheel trims on her. And she should look very tasty again, hopefully. Anyway, thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. and please consider subscribing to the channel. No commitment on your behalf, no cost on your behalf. It's simply make sure that you get the videos and it gets them out further. Anyway, take care of yourselves and I'll be in touch soon.